Hello, good day, and welcome to this course, Python Programming for Beginners. My name is Perpetua, and I'll be your instructor throughout the duration of this course. In this video, we are going to be looking at what Python programming is, your take home from this course, what you'll be needing for this course, and at this course, what we are going to achieve. So let's take a look at what Python programming is. What is Python? Well, Python is a high-level interpreted and general-purpose programming language. When you talk about a high-level language, you talk about something that is very, very close to human language. It is popular for its clear and easy-to-read syntax. So let's look at the origin of Python. Python was created by a man named Theodore Van Rossum, and it was first released in 1991. And since then, Python has evolved from the very first version that was released, version 0.9, to this current version, version 3. So the current version of Python is Python version 3. So the idea of the inventor of Python, Gyodo, to invent a programming language that is easy to write, use, and read has now evolved from the very little program that he wrote as a Christmas holiday program to the large Python programming language with a lot of libraries and frameworks that we can use. So why should you learn Python? Why should you choose Python as a beginner? Well, Python is very, very beginner friendly. It is easy to learn. It is easy to read and write. So whether you're a professional or you're a beginner who has not written a single line of code before, Python is for you. Let's look at the industry demand of Python. Python, because of its simplicity, is one of the most in-demand programming language across industries. Python is used in many roles such as cybersecurity, ethical hacking, web development, data science, artificial intelligence, and the rest of them. The next point we are going to look at is rapid development. Because of the simplicity and quick implementation of Python, also the vast libraries and frameworks that are available in Python makes your development and workflow very fast. Let's look at another point, versatile application. Because of the vast libraries and frameworks that are available in Python, Python is applied in so many fields, just like I mentioned before: web development, data science, artificial intelligence, automation, and more. Another beautiful thing about Python programming is that it has a wonderful community. A lot of programmers are already using this language. So if you run into any issues, there are a lot of resources for you to use. You have the community, the documentation, forums, and tutorials are very, very easy to access. Also, Python is an open source, which means you do not have to pay to use the Python language itself, and it is open for everybody to use and also to contribute on. So what are we going to be learning in this course? For this course, we are going to be beginning from the syntax, comments, variables, how to set up your Python development environment. We're also going to be looking at data types, data structure, control flows, functions, Python as an object-oriented programming language, and we are going to be looking at more advanced topics like file handling. From there, we'll move on to other more advanced topics like data analysis with Panda, Git, web scraping, automation, and graphical user development with Tkinter to effectively follow up throughout the duration of this course. First of all, you are going to be needing an IDE, that is a code editor. My favorite is Visual Studio Code, that is VS Code, but you can use other ones like PyCharm, Jupyter Notes, Sublime Text, Notepad++, and the rest of them. We are also going to be installing Python program itself, which comes with the Python interpreter. So when you go to the URL that is stated in this video, you will be able to download and install Python in your system. Also, we are going to be needing something called Git and a GitHub account. When you search your browser for Git download, you'll be able to download and install Git in your system. And as we proceed on the course, we are going to be installing other things that we'll be needing, like Panda, Beautiful Soup, and the rest of them. By the end of this course, we are going to be building two milestone projects: a desktop GUI application and also a web scraping and web analysis tool with Beautiful Soup and Panda. So this is your course overview for this course, Python Programming for Beginners. Hope to see you in the main course area. Thank you.